Jesus. This cough just won't go away.
Dude, I was sick about a month ago, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. It's
I,
been awful.
I've heard from other people that are getting hit heavily, and the statistics today I heard on the news were nuts. We are having twice as many flu cases as we normally do, 4 times as many RSV cases as we normally
Hmm.
do. And they didn't give the percentage of COVID. They just said COVID's
Yeah, I heard
exploding
COVID
too.
was
Yeah,
going
like
rampant because when I went to the hospital, they were going back to masks. So
yep.
Oh, good.
Like
Oh, that's so no.
my lung health has not rebounded since I've been sick. Like
Oh,
I'm constantly out of breath, and it's
damn,
fucking awful.
I just got my COVID shot yesterday, and I felt like shit. So I don't
what'd you
know.
get? Oh, I have never felt shit from a COVID shot.
They're just like, hey, we got the COVID shot, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I forgot to ask which
Shoot me
one.
up. Shoot me up.
Why not?
But I don't know. My arm felt like very sore. Then I started to feel like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I told you, Lonnie, about my hospital visit recently.
Yes.
Uh, but yeah, Matt, because it was so bad, I pretty much witnessed 2 people slowly dying next to me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the rooms were full. They said the beds were full. They couldn't let anyone else in. And I went because I was having cluster migraines just out of
Yeah.
nowhere, which are extremely fucking painful.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they were full, and certain people were bitching about it, and like, oh, what's going on? And this really shitty couple were like, I bet it's all these dumb kids taking fentanyl,
Oh
and his
Jesus.
wife was like, and drinking too much at New Year's. And yeah, so thankfully, me and another nicer couple were like, no, it's just full because of COVID and flu and viruses. And I wanted to say more. I wanted to say because dipshits aren't getting fucking vaccinated.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there was some like snarky group, and thankfully they didn't say anything else, but it did shut them up at least. They stopped bitching at the healthcare
That's good.
workers because they had healthcare workers walking out while we're waiting to get in, taking vitals because there was just no room anywhere else.
Holy shit. Which
Uh,
where did you go?
this is the newer hospital up on Houghton and Golf Links,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, so this one guy said that he he was barely intelligible. You could not understand him. He could barely communicate, and he was bundled up in a blanket. And his old wife, they were both an old couple. His wife was speaking for him, and they were talking to the medical service person, and they said, yeah, they went to radiology today, and they said get to an ER pronto.
Huh.
And they said that he had perforations, multiple in his intestines,
Oh, jeez.
and they said that he had a massive fever, and so I'm guessing that he was septic, honestly.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get him back in, so he was sadly probably going to die. And another old man, they did. I didn't hear what he was suffering from, but his younger daughter also said that he was seeing a medical person, and they said you need to get to an ER now. And they were a couple who were bitching at people. They're like, this place sucks. We can't get in anywhere. They said the wait time was blah, blah, blah. And they kept saying, it's like that all over Arizona. You're not going to go anywhere else and see different. And
Right.
they were sitting there for 2 hours, and they were like, come on, let's go try another place. And I
Oh,
just wanted to, like, be like, dude, you're going to now be waiting longer. So good
good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awful. That was not good for anybody.
There's some tin over here if you want.
Oh, thank you. And then Lonnie and James have been producing their own coal mine through their wieners. That sounds fun.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they just shoot out minerals and ore through.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been fun.
It's for finances. Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Oh, wait, the fun. Yep, just like he always had to. He's like, "What do you do?" And it just keeps going. And I'm like, "Well, you just have to deal with it, unfortunately." And the worst part is you still have to go to work and deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that his first time, or?
This is first.
Oof. I hope I never experience that.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have a target.
Easy, psychomatic.
Oh. Can I actually get that from you? 'Cause
Wow.
it's engineering.
Wow. Now you wanna?
goofed.
Now you just wanna
I'm a
steal
goof.
my easy throw dynamite?
No. I want you to hand it over, or you'll die. It's not really stealing. Or no, it's blackmail. Blackmail. I'll hand it over, or I'll tell people about your kidney stones.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The horror.
Because I've never done that before.
What should I do?
Excuse me. Ugh. Are these guys yellow to
Yellow.
you, or are they green? Okay, good.
One man's mystic gloves is trash.
Oh, I need those too. You're gonna have to get
Yeah,
me
good.
those.
I'm out of range.
You get one free trait.
Wow, just letting them run away.
Yeah, you know, I like to give them hope first before they die.
Is there? We just need the things down here. Are we supposed to get any others?
Hello, sir.
Oh, wow.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, it's an Aaron.
Aaron,
It is.
hi.
Yes.
Aaron.
Hi.
You said that urgently, like you had something to say. You're
I
like,
do.
hey, Aaron.
There's two
Hi.
things for Aaron.
Yeah.
Maybe three. I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Aaron.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
What have you been doing?
Playing video games and working.
Are we ever gonna
That's about
finish
it.
our Baldur's Gate 3?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
My sleep schedule's in a good place. I can play again.
oh, our evil run. I would be down to.
And
pick that back
also Trine 5 is the other one.
Oh yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, it's been out for a
5 is
while.
out.
Oh, it's out. It's just
That's-
been
that's-
$30
yeah, that's the problem.
and not on sale.
It's money.
But at
Yeah.
this, yeah.
Steam's Capitalism and Economy Fest.
Need a target.
Oh, it's a sale on capitalism sims.
I don't have
It's a sale on giving them money to practice in capitalism.
It worked so well.
Right.
Where are we supposed to be going?
We're just killing
Yeah, let's just go over here.
them. That's it.
Is that all we're supposed to? Yeah, it's just get a bunch of
Yep.
fucking horns.
A fuck
Okay.
ton of them.
Oh, we
Well-
need to find Mankirk's wife. Might as well go do that.
Well, Lonnie, I have something to tell you that's important. Hrothgar hats.
Really? Oh wait,
What?
you're saying that they can wear hats? Yeah, I just looked that
They're getting
up, actually. But yes,
Wait, what are you
we
guys
were
talking
just talking about joining.
So-
Don't tell him yet, Aaron. Don't tell him. We were just about doing that, and we are probably going to do that soon. Are you going back to it? Yeah, I figured
Oh
as
God,
much.
yes, I just reinstalled.
What?
So yes, we'll definitely join you, and Harper can just fiddle his thumbs.
God
Yeah.
damn it! What? What are you guys
FF
talking about?
FF14.
Oh, okay.
The lion people, the Hrothgar,
Yeah, it was
they
very
couldn't wear
upsetting.
hats before,
Okay.
but now
Oh.
they're getting the ability to wear hats.
I think I mentioned that to
Yes, we just,
Lonnie. The DLC, yeah, that's what you meant. We just talked about it. The next expansion, I think I genuinely actually have a real interest in picking it up and playing it for once.
Cool.
Because I want to be a big bodybuilding kitty person. And they looked awesome.
They are. Now you can be a big, but soon you'll be able to be a big bodybuilding female kitty person. Though I imagine that's not what you'll play. But they're
No,
finally adding female Hrothgar
that's the
too.
one that I wanted to play.
Oh.
Because I was like, yes. Because that's the thing is, so far I haven't had a real character that I'm quite like super about the design. I was tempted to play the tiny potato people, but everyone else has been like, it's okay. And the bunny girls are sexy,
people are
but
just funny.
I don't know, something about it. I was just like, they're just okay.
the potato
The
people.
what are funny?
The
When
potato
you just see
people.
them as like
people.
a
I
tank,
do like the potato.
and their tiny little sword and shield. It's great. So
Yeah. So I was tempted by that, but I really think like the big kitty ladies, I'm like, yes, I want to play this. Yes.
I guess the one thing I didn't actually hear, listen, remember is when is that expansion coming out?
Sometime this summer.
Okay.
I think this summer, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think they've announced the
So
actual
still
date yet.
So I actually have an interest in finally potentially getting back to that game and maybe getting past A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, you got a ways to go.
Yeah. And
Where are you in it?
Oh, dude, I've restarted like twice and I've never made it through A Realm Reborn. I think the next time I do it,
I think you got to the
I don't think he's even did that.
I got to after you save Sid and
I think he was literally,
the
like,
airship crashes or
Near
something
the
like
end,
that.
though.
Possibly. But that was with a character that no longer even exists, so
Mm.
that's fine.
But not it matters anyways. You
I-
have to
I would-
create a character.
Yeah. I would look up a guide when I plan on going through it again. I am going to look up a specific guide, like best class for fastest leveling through A Realm Reborn. I'm just gonna fucking plow through it as fast as I can.
That would be the best.
Yeah.
Let me think. The best.
I know I'm not going to level as a Lancer anymore. I'll try that class later, much later, when they get fun.
Summoner.
Summoner?
Is really good. Well, let me think about all of them you have available.
That sounds pretty
Summoner
good.
is really good and has a lot of utility and can go through dungeons really fast. The other great thing about it, though, is if you want to get dungeon pops really fast, that class, you level Summoner and then the other one, Scholar, at the same time. Because it's a dual class. You start as Arcanist, and when you get to level 30, you split off into Summoner and Scholar. But when you level one, you level the other.
Okay.
So you could. I mean, they do have different gear sets, but you could play through the game using the single player stuff using Summoner, which is really powerful. It can just blow stuff away, and then you could do the healer one, Scholar, to go through dungeons get really fast dungeon queues.
Okay. I heard that they changed lower level dungeons where you can literally just queue with AI or something, can't you?
You can. It's
It's worth it.
Slower.
Okay.
Because if they don't, you can't really. If you have to rely on a tank, an NPC tank, they'll pull one pack at a time. Whereas
I see.
most tanks will pull multiple packs, and then the DPS is better, and the healers will actually do damage. But if you don't want to wait for a queue, You can do that, and that'll still get you in real quick.
Okay.
Yep. And then I can go through
Um,
Bloodstorm, Stormblood, Bloody, Blood.
Bloody
Blood,
Blood.
yes.
Yeah, that
Blood,
Blood,
Blood.
bloody blood.
I want to get to where I can get Gunbreaker, honestly, and then play as huge kitty tank
Dude.
Gunbreaker.
Gunbreaker is so much fun. Easily the most fun tank in my opinion. It's basically a DPS that tanks.
That's definitely what I wanted to do, and that's usually what I was like Lancer, and then I tried to level a tank, and Warrior was dull and low level.
Yeah, it really is.
And yeah, that's all I really tried. I think I tried one more, but it wasn't the Sword and Shield, the Paladin or whatever it is. I never tried that one. Bard and Archer was fun.
Yeah.
I can't attack that.
No, Paladin doesn't get interesting until later when you start. You can like call like giant hails of sword in the sky.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So Summoner. Okay. Okay.
Fastest level.
Oh, how much does it cost
I think that's
to
it. Yeah.
I'm out of
switch races?
I can
So
look it
if
up real quick. I'm actually on the website.
Okay, so I was gonna say, if I were to level up now, and if it's relatively cheap, like $5 to switch races, I could possibly just set that up now and then start fucking
Don't think
leveling.
it's but
It's probably like 25, which is like stupid.
I think I might have a level thing if you wanted it.
Minimum 15. Oh, you mean like a level to skip shit? Nah.
I'm out of
Where are you? Actually, oh wait a minute. Now that I think about it, once you finish the A Realm Reborn, once you finish the main quest, you get an item called a Fantasia, and that allows you to completely redo your character.
Oh, and you could just hold on to it until you need it?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I could actually use that and then go for Big Kitty Lady later?
Yep.
All right, Lonnie, I might install that
Like,
tonight. Like legit. It might still be me leveling low level shit, but I mean,
I need your password.
and you're higher level than I am, right? You're like
Yeah,
you've
I'm
already
on,
beaten the Realm
Bloodborne.
Reborn.
Damn it.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, at the very least, I might
Yeah,
be
no, I
playing.
definitely pushed
So
through
depends on
as much as I could.
now. Strength.
That's
and
good
agility.
for
I already
you.
have these. I already have those, but I need those as well. Those are mine.
Well, you
I need
can't
2 of
have
them.
them.
One's a hunter
It's
weapon.
not even a weapon.
It's a hunter weapon. Everything is a hunter weapon. You clearly have not played this game before.
I don't think you understand that hunters are broke and should be banned.
They are fucking OP in Sod.
Also, hi Matt.
Hello.
How you doing?
too far.
Doing quite well.
What's
Just,
your-
I'm doing union business at the moment, just hanging out in chat. I have to get everyone's job placements in because we had to redo our jobs, so that's what I'm working on.
Oh, sounds tedious.
It is, yes, it very much is.
Wait.
I need to get closer.
So to set up Final Fantasy online shit, I think I would need to buy a sub. But wait, can you play for free to a certain level now? Like low level shit?
You'd have to make a new account, but yes.
Oh, you have to make a new account. God damn it.
If you've paid, once you pay for a subscription, did you pay for a subscription before?
I've paid for one before, yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, I could. It's not like I have anything on that account worth keeping. I could just straight up make a
I mean,
new
as long as you
account.
don't have anything important like pets, or mounts.
No.
Did you buy anything? Like,
No, I had nothing. I just have some low level tune, or maybe a couple low level tunes. That's it.
okay.
I'm out of range.
So I could.
Type in my password like 5 times. It doesn't go through. I go in to change my password, and then it says you can't use the same password you have now. What the fuck?
Oh, we already killed
Yeah,
them. Okay, we're good. Yeah. But that is, I do have the game on Steam.
It doesn't matter.
So
Mm.
if
Yeah,
what,
I think you can still make a new account.
I could make a new account through Steam. Okay, the Steam just is the launcher. It just
Yeah,
boots the
I would say at
launcher.
least give it a
Yeah.
try, and if
Okay.
we're wrong, then figure it out from there.
I just remember setting up that game and using their website being confusing and a
still
royal
is.
pain in the ass. Yay!
Yeah, no, it's still terrible.
Yay!
I think I always used the launcher.
I forgot a good
I don't
one.
think I did Steam.
I could just. Do you have to go to their website to get the launcher? I could just skip Steam altogether and use the
You just
launcher.
go there and download it, I'm sure.
We need to do that. We need to fly back to Crossroads.
Look it up right now.
Crossroads. Let me look up FF14 download. Who's linking this? It's just Final Fantasy 14 online game client download for Windows.
Mm-hmm.
Chrome doesn't like this file. Huh.
Cool. And then I will try to make a new account. And I'll name it Lonnie's Hairy Left Testicle.
Yeah, that's fair.
As opposed to his
Yeah, I
bald
did
right
that.
one. Yeah, but only that one. It's for aerodynamics. Somehow. I know your balls so well. You, I don't really know at all. Your name is Lanubis. Yeah, Lanubis, right? Lanubis Casper
Yeah.
the second.
What the hell?
I think Lonnie just had a stroke.
I just get called Casper way too much.
What do you need?
Let's
Go.
I don't think I've ever accidentally called you that. Thank
But,
God. I'm not that stupid.
I just verified. So you do get a Fantasia when you finish the main storyline, and you can use it to switch anything cosmetic with the exception of name. We tried that with Lonnie and it didn't work. But you can switch race and gender
Cool.
and everything else. So
All right. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing.
Porn.
Porn. Keep those blood shards.
It's like,
Lonnie.
wait, why do I have these?
You turn him into the one pig dude down at Camp Toronto.
I knew I missed something.
Fuck! I knew I missed something. We needed to pick up a quest from the pig dude. I'm an idiot.
How dare you?
Lonnie,
Why'd
I'm an
you ruin
idiot.
this? Why'd you ruin it?
Sorry.
Why'd you do it? Why?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Because we could have been killing those guys and also getting the quest we needed from the pig guy at the same time.
You failed. You failed me.
I do fail. Alright, back to Camp La 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 la.
My installer done? What the hell?
Oh, I might as well. Best class to level. Or four leveling. Leveling FF14.
It's Dragoon. Definitely Dragoon.
It's Dragoon. Yeah,
And
definitely.
since you can't jump, it makes it the absolute best.
Uh-huh. That's like the coolest thing that I'm like, yeah, I want to jump around, and because that's the thing that I love about Warrior and WoW is being able to charge around.
Welcome
And
back.
they're just like, nah, you get to poke shit. Is there a hunter in Final Fantasy 14, or is it just summoner that gets the pet?
Yeah, Summoner's the only pet class.
Just the summoner. Okay.
But oh no, never mind. I was gonna say.
I mean, I guess technically Scholar, but I mean, you get both when you
Yeah.
play that. So
Gotcha.
Technically one of the same.
Scholar's a healer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first and only time they ever did the whole dual class thing. They didn't do it from then on because apparently it was a programming nightmare.
I could see that. Yeah.
Ugh. So I take it y'all are playing WoW at the moment.
Farting around in WoW. 'Cause we
Yeah,
don't have much
farting around in WoW because we don't have much else going on.
We
to
looked
be
through all of our
honest.
co-op stuff and realized we beat all the co-op stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Need to play
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
There's a few
Yeah,
exceptions.
we do. That is true. I still have that installed. Even though I think
As
half of our party members are dead or hate
I
us.
think there's only one guy who's dead.
Yeah,
You didn't
no,
rip his arm off.
yeah, we killed one guy, and then 2 of them left. We don't have Will or Karlak because
I'm gonna make a
we're
phone call. I'll be back.
evil.
Right.
Well, Will isn't really there. I don't know.
Something special?
Well, Will's a good guy. He also left. Will and Karlak leave when you attack the camp.
So we've got Shadowheart, but I think we just got a gnome mage or something for our 4th party member anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got just a generic dude.
Now, what are we doing here, Harper?
Well, going back up north and killing more pigs
Okay.
because I'm a fucking
Kill more
idiot.
pigs. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. So, Gale, Will. Oh, Astarion. We still have the vampire guy.
Oh, that's right.
We have him, Lae'zel, Shadowheart.
We have that one guy who.
don't-
We have that one
Karlak
guy.
and
Uh-huh.
Karlak and Will left, and Lonnie killed Gale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, we also don't have the dog because it was totally Lonnie that accidentally, purposefully
No,
killed
Wait
the
a minute.
dog.
That was
Lonnie
definitely
killed-
you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never
You straight
never
up
do that.
just murdered that dog.
I did
Murdered a dog.
nothing of the sort.
Oh, oi.
I will give it that. That game has so much shit going on in it because we're not, resetting and farming for the best things that it is kind of stupid, funny, and fun. Where it's like, oh no! I killed the fucking dog! And you just gotta live with it.
Yeah, it makes it worth playing over again for single player or something. So.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. I'm actually I haven't been playing it much, but I did start a Dark Urge run. Except I'm doing a Drow paladin who seems to be good
Pretty cool. I like that.
with the whole Dark Urge thing. She's like, "Yes, I'm a champion of righteousness." Oh, fuck your eyes.
Wow. You gave yourself like double hard mode for trying to
Wait,
resist the urge
Harper,
to kill.
Do you have this quest?
Yeah.
What is this quest? Because I don't know if I have this.
Oh, you don't.
Oh, you don't. Tribes at war.
Okay.
Not bad.
Talk to the pig in the
shit.
cage.
You talked to the pig in the cage over there.
I'm gonna
we
run
don't
out
need
real
that.
quick and grab some soda,
Alright.
so I will be right back.
Okie dokie.
I also need more horns or something? What the hell?
Do you? I don't need any more horns.
No,
I thought we
there's
got them all.
a Bristle Oh, never mind. I see. Never mind. I read it wrong.
Do we need these guys? We need the water.
I need all of
seekers.
them.
Yeah. Well, the good news is we only killed like 6 things that you're missing.
They're easy enough to
Something
kill.
like Oh yeah.
It's too far. I'm out of range.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think, is there any point for you joining me while leveling in Final Fantasy 14, Lonnie, or is that just gonna be me?
I think it's just gonna be you
Going.
pushing as much as you can, and I think if we do join you,
That's fine.
I don't remember if it balances like other games did.
I know it. You can join, and it makes the enemies
Right, which would
your
make
level,
it
whatever it
impossible
is,
for
and
you
then
to
my
do
level.
anything.
Well, no. It's set per player,
Oh.
so we could interact in those dungeons. So they would be level 5 to me and 20 to you, or whatever it is.
So I mean, in one way, it'd probably be good for me either way. Anyways, because I can level off the other classes, but
I'd also rather you not level, so I can actually catch up. How far are you into the game?
I
now?
did Heaven Sword, and then I moved into Blood. So I'm pretty far.
What is it? It's a Realm
Reborn,
Reborn,
Heaven Sword,
and
Bloodstorm, then Shadowland, I think.
Okay. We have guys up here.
Like,
Yes, we do.
and I'm pretty sure I'm like a
So Realm
good
Reborn,
chunk through
Heaven
Bloodstorm
Sword.
too.
I have the first one, and then one expansion, and then
No,
half
you
of
have-
another to catch up.
All of the first game. Then you have the pre-patches.
Yeah, that's what I said. A Realm
Then you
Reborn,
have the
and then
patches. Then you have Heaven Sword. Then you have the pre-patches, and then the patches. Then you have like Bloodstorm.
I'm counting those patches,
The patches
as a Realm Reborn.
Are long enough to be their own thing.
They're not.
Yes.
Are you fucking serious? Good God. This is
Yes.
a long game.
I was like, oh, these patches shouldn't be too bad. Nope. They're long.
Oof. Oof. Does that matter?
Well, I'm just following you.
That's fine. Where are you going?
Pick up his loot.
Oh, loot shit.
I was also trying to get to Final Fantasy. Let's see, like, for instance, Harper, doing the patches in between Heaven Sword and Stormblood for patch 3.1 through 3.5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. With change.
That's a sizable chunk. That is
Again,
not small. You are
the
not
patches
joking about that.
Are long.
Are big. Jesus.
Because they were events spread out through, months of time before the releases of the new expansion, because they all just tie in. So
Yeah. I have heard that the story's good, and I should actually take the time to like read the main quest stories, not the side quest bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
just
No, the main source, it's worth it
main
after the,
shit.
you know, the reborn shit. So
Oh, Realm Reborn stories.
yeah,
like,
that one's still
meh.
crap.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Okay, so skip that one as well. Skip,
Like, you
skip
can
the story
skim it.
there. Skippity skip.
In my opinion, but the rest of it, like after Heaven's Sword was pretty decent, and then Stormblood's been pretty good. I hear Shadowlands really good, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Shadowlands, and that's also where the
Like, you get
Gunbreaker
earlier
is.
though.
I want to be.
I think as soon as
small.
you hit level
You-
60
wait.
or whatever, you can just get it. So. Yeah, because I have it. I
Really?
don't even have Shadow. I'm not even in Shadowlands, so. Yeah.
And you
'cause I
have
remember messing with
Gunbreaker.
it, so.
Yeah.
You just need to meet the level cap.
Look at
That's
you.
it.
Look at
Yep,
you.
that's right. I got Gunbreaker, and you don't. So that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run to you, then use Gunbreaker to level it up. Hey look! Hey look!
Like, hey,
look at
check this out.
Look
I
what
can be
I did.
small. Pretty cool, huh? Wow, look
You
at
want-
that.
you
Check
want
that.
that, huh?
Pretty
Hmm?
cool move. Looks dope, right? Okay, see you later. What's this guy? Storms out.
But yeah, even the main quest lines themselves are still fucking long.
All right, I'm
I
back.
remember doing
Welcome
there's like a
back.
7-hour session right there, just on Stormblood, then another like 7-hour
Jesus.
session in Stormblood.
I mean, I'd still probably be better served than playing WoW as much as I do like
Yeah,
it.
I think it's just because it's new that I'm still
A nice.
intrigued by it, because I definitely wouldn't want to rerun it.
Ooh. All right, you should have all the water seekers.
Yep.
Now I just need to go over to the other side over here. Hopefully, there's not people farming the shit out of it over there.
And then I can go back to New World or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god, I've never even
I know, you
touched
missed it.
that, and I should. I did
You
miss
yeah,
it.
you missed that like 2-month power leveling
Yeah.
fuck fest.
Was it? Was it 2 months? I thought it was like
Mm,
a month.
It might have been a month, and then
It
the
might have
other
just
month
been a
was
month.
us.
And
That was about it.
Okay. Because that's why it's like, and I
That's
do
every
regret-
MMO. Every MMO.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go. And
Let's
we get
not
to Endgame,
go,
and it's
we're
like,
done.
oh, we can't do
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Honestly, I didn't really care
Yeah.
for their endgame level powering shard shenanigan bullshit. I was just like,
Yeah.
"Ah,
Yeah.
I don't really want to do this. But I just want to see like what's new. That's about it, I guess. And then I could go back to Lost Ark, right? Right?
Yeah.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, let's go.
I think it's such a shame. I really liked the combat in that game and the visuals, but goddamn,
Inventory is full.
that fucking monetization.
Just
Oof.
ignore it.
I can't. I'm one of those people. I'm super sensitive to it. It pisses me off. And I know when they're like, "Oh, this is what is it? Bomb fear of missing out." I'm like, I just easily catch that shit, and I'm like, and I get triggered. All this other shit. No, you had to buy in-game currency, so the currency values aren't perfect, which means you got to buy more in-game currency. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I got through it without paying for anything. So.
I got to end game.
Oh, Lost
Or-
Ark? I paid so
What?
much fucking
Really?
money in that game.
Ugh.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money.
Oof.
I was having a blast. I was getting good rolls, unlike Ethan, and just having a great time.
Well,
I was
yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
If it keeps going
I
like this,
also
like,
got really good rolls,
let's go.
which allowed me to keep progressing, thankfully. But Ethan,
Yeah.
holy crap, that was really
Oh my
bad.
God, yeah, I got fucked.
That was a huge problem. Like, if you got fucked, you got fucked.
Yeah.
That's also one of the reasons why I don't usually go for those games is because I'm so pessimistic about my rolls. I'm like, I'm not going to get it. So I don't even try. Probably healthier in the long run. We already got those. These guys. Like, that was the thing when loot boxes were a thing in Overwatch. All you guys would open your loot boxes, and every once in a while you'd be like, hey, cool, I got this. And I'd always open mine and be like, I got spray paints.
Well, there's also the fact that we put
Yay.
way more into it to get more loot
You did.
boxes.
You did. But it was like, it just wasn't enough incentive for me. I almost never got anything I cared about.
But again, like, we also played it so much that eventually it just all became dupes.
Inventory.
Yeah.
is full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It was a non-issue on getting things.
It was just like, oh yeah, you're missing maybe like, I don't know, 30 items overall. It's just, we got it all, hooray!
And then they took the loot boxes out and made you
Yep.
pay
And then I
money.
stopped caring.
Well, also there hasn't been anything good. Like I get like sure like some of the stuff is cool, but I'm like, I got the skins that I want for the most part, except for I will be buying that Space Marine one.
But
But otherwise, it's like, oh, cool. Like, well, the Battle Pass has shit in it. Not that
Yeah.
I need any of it.
I like tried it out a few times, just to get the feel, and I was just like, I'm not keeping up enough to get my money's worth. So
I will say the one mythic skin that I really liked was Genji's, the first one, but I don't play Genji, so it makes
I have the
absolutely
Genji one
no
and then
difference
the
to me.
Kariko one, I think, and that's it. So
Yeah.
I'm out of
same here. And I played the game even less. I did like that Genji skin, but I was like, I have no urge to learn Genji.
Yeah.
In fact, I actually would want him removed.
he's the one
from the
character that would
game.
actually probably suit me in Tracer, but I would just refuse to play them. I don't know.
I don't like either of those characters. That playstyle I find so obnoxious to play against.
I like movement-based characters.
I hate it.
That's why I like Pharah.
I get it. I get it. They're
I don't
powerful.
care if they're
but
powerful.
yeah.
I just like the way they feel.
Or even at the power, if they're annoying, like you're just constantly, especially with Tracer. I've rarely been killed by a Tracer. It's more like, oh, there's a Tracer behind us, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just constantly
Yeah.
getting peppered.
I don't give a flying fuck about Tracer. I will take her out all the time with Soldier and Zarya. The only Genji will shut me down on when I'm playing DPS because I only play hit scan, and his reflect is like
Super annoying.
I'll start shooting him. He'll reflect. I'll accidentally take some damage. He'll shuriken me, dash, and I'm lower than him at that point. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck!
Mhm.
God damn it!
His deflect is OP as shit.
It hurts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it hurts.
I do miss the days of old school McCree when I actually, sorry, Cassidy.
How
Whoops.
dare you speak his name?
When I actually did play that game, I
Yeah.
know.
Fuck, creep.
Because it was nice. I could actually run up, and I didn't throw my flashbang directly at him, just at his feet, and then I could
Yeah.
totally take out a Genji.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm out of range.
I can't carry anymore.
Can't care anymore. Oh, that's right. He gives you a quest.
Great.
What are we missing? We need a zebra carcass? Why do we need zebra carcass?
Hey, I'm back.
Let's go to Taru. Welcome back.
So anyway, I was talking with my mic muted. The thing about Genji at this point is he's more annoying than he is powerful. Mostly he just builds till he gets the Dragon Blade.
Yeah, and it sucks because until they completely take away that ult and do something else with it, you can't make that ult weak because then the character's
Mhm.
pointless. But then like if his if his neutral's too good, then they got to tweak ultimate numbers, and it's like, in metal ranks, in metal ranks, if you have a half, which is it's a weird thing to say, it's a bit of a dichotomy on what I'm about to say. It's like if you have a halfway decent Genji in metal ranks, which is weird because they're in metal ranks, they can dominate.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get like diamond to masters, he's not hard to counter as long as your DPS or your support, which they should be, halfway competent in that area. Like your Ana should be able to get good sleeps. It should be able to ante.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should be able to track. And then you get to High Masters GM top 500, where that Genji should never really be hit, period. Like he should be good enough to never have an issue. It's a weird, that character is just so
Yup.
weird.
We got a lot of those these days.
It's like I honestly as long as my supports call it out, a tracer on the enemy team that's good makes no fucking difference to me. It's like it's basically a throw pick for the enemy team. Because like if my supports ping the tracer when it's in the back line, it's like cool, I'll go and support you. Like you're doing your job informing me. When they just get fucking shredded and then bitch and moan to me that there's a tracer in the back line, I'm like, well, fucking call her out. Don't just flame me in chat after the fact 3.5 hours later.
That's actually one of my bigger issues with
Oh,
Tracer
yeah,
and Genji, though. I don't have a huge issue with them killing me. It's just me turning around and immediately trying to deal with them, and then they can get away scot-free, and then they
Yeah.
keep doing it over and over. It's just annoying. Even if they're not killing me, it's annoying
Yeah.
to me. It's feeling like...
And you know what?
Ugh.
Like that's fair. That's also the entire design of the
Mm-hmm.
I
hero.
know. That's
mean,
why
like-
I find them anti-fun for me. I'm like, this kills my fun. I don't like
It's funny that you say that. I was playing a game yesterday, and I was Symmetra, and I wasn't having any luck. The enemy team was just not. I wasn't good against them. So I switched to Tracer, and I didn't do. I think I got 1 kill for the rest of the match with her. But the thing is, I was such a pain in the ass that like 3 of their team peeled to deal with me, and then my team just came in and killed them because I was just annoying the shit out of them.
I guess it's fun if you're being the one who's annoying. I generally don't play that role though. I like playing tanks and like big beefy characters. So.
I enjoy fucking. I don't like getting fucked. Finger guns.
I enjoy both.
Both are great.
Yeah, I was gonna say both actually. are great.
You need to find what, a zebra?
Yeah,
Zebra. Zebra. I like how now that we're looking for one, there's
Of course.
fucking none. Of course. And do we also have Ishmael or Fang? Where the fuck that is?
Call me Ishmael.
Ishmael.
Send your mail to me.
I wish I enjoyed Overwatch more, though. I did enjoy it when we first played it.
I get why people don't like it. It's a frustrating game.
And you guys probably not gonna like this opinion. I hate.
You
how
shut
much-
up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm prepared. I hate how much people gaming
Yeah.
journalism sites just love to shit on the monetization of Overwatch. And don't get me wrong, monetization, microtransactions
I got
in
it.
general are shitty. I'm not
Yes.
denouncing that. But when there's games out there like Valorant that have $400
No.
skins
No,
and
seriously.
no one's calling that shit out, but you're mad because Overwatch has a $10 or $15 battle pass, it's like, who the fuck are you to make that criticism at that point?
No, there is
like-
definitely a
That
double
is fair.
standard there.
Yeah.
Seriously, $400 skins?
Yeah, weapon skins into the hundreds, and it's not no like Steam store with Counter-Strike skins. It's just straight up weapon skins from the Riot Game Store shop that are
Wow,
that expensive.
At,
that
at
is some
least
old bullshit.
at least I am consistent with that. I hate all predatory monetization. I just hate it. Not a fan.
I mean, I love FF14, and I think it's amazing, but even they'd fucking do it.
I
Like
thought theirs is all cosmetic though, isn't it?
it, not entirely. There's some stuff that you can do, uh, like let's say you want to level skip on your
Hmm.
class, right? Those can get expensive. They're better than World of Warcraft, but like they have the level skips. You'll also have your Fantasias, which are only $10. But if you want to change your name, then that's a different thing that you need to do. And their cosmetics can get
Oh, Aaron just cut out.
Yeah, just a
sorry.
little bit.
Their
Their cosmetics can get expensive.
yeah.
What I just realized something. So when you're using that Fantasia, does it only change one thing? So you could either change your name or your gender and species?
It's you can change. You can't change your name at all.
Oh, you can't change
But
your name.
everything else, your entire character design, you can completely change absolutely everything about it.
Okay, so it's both your species and your gender and your
Mhm.
okay, cool.
You can change your species, your gender, your bust size, your hairstyle, your hair color,
With one Fantasia. Okay,
with one
cool.
Fantasia.
That's good. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
But yeah, they'll sell things like there's emotes and expensive
Oh yeah, the mounts are
mounts.
fucking nuts.
Like I'm here looking on the site. They have the Woodland Warden's attire. It's not that great. It's fine, and it's $18. They have a 33 point. Okay, it's on sale, and the mount is $33.33.
Jesus.
Jeez, yeah.
Jesus.
And
I just
you know, Harper, I was almost gonna be a little flippant with you about saying because you mentioned one thing, be like, oh, it's cosmetic only. I'm like, yeah, that's what Overwatch is too. Then I remembered,
Yeah, yes.
oh wait, but no, I'm wrong. And then I remembered, oh, the hero unlock, unless you buy the premium battle pass, is at level 20, and I completely forgot about that. So
I forgot about the hero unlock as well, to be fair. But no, me saying it's cosmetic, I still don't like that. Just to be clear. I just think it is a lesser. I do fall in the camp of, well, it's only cosmetic, but I still wish it wasn't a thing.
yeah.
Lottie, where are
They
you
I don't
are,
going?
know.
from what I've
Where
heard,
am
they
I
are getting
going?
rid of that, thankfully.
Oh really, Aaron? That's awesome,
Yeah.
actually.
It's
They're getting
now
rid of
that
what?
Bobby is going away.
And you know what? It's fucking pointless too. Like honestly, you play for less than a week, you do your dailies, and you're at level 20 like that.
Up here, Lonnie.
Yeah.
What are they
I mean,
getting rid of?
Oh, the pay to win bullshit. The hero being locked in the battle pass.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I actually have an interest in maybe hopping in again because that's one of the reasons it's like I don't want to play the battle pass and log in every day because I find that predatory as fuck.
Yeah.
And so I was never getting the new heroes and I was like, all right, well I'm just gonna be left in the dust. So
Well,
think
it sucks too because if you don't do the battle pass unlock for the hero that season, the and you know I haven't unlocked life leader still, so maybe it actually is super easy. But like the amount of extra, it seems like extra steps almost that one has to take to unlock the hero
Yeah.
is kind of
shit.
extreme versus just getting to level 20 on a battle pass.
Trying to do like
So,
10 different things here.
okay. I was wondering what the fuck was going on.
he's trying to jack off. He's trying to listen to us. He's trying to talk. He's
Yeah.
trying to play the game.
Trying to
And
talk
he's
to
trying to
games. I'm
jack
trying
off.
to download
Trying
Final
to
Fantasy
jack
14. I'm trying to
Two
get my
instances.
account password reset. Trying to get it to my email.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that when I'm sitting on my ass tonight.
I make sure to pick a new password. Apparently, update my
Okay.
credential.
I like that. I like that they're getting rid of that whole bullshit for the new heroes. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, I've heard Bobby's responsible for a lot of the bullshit that's been crammed into those games.
And you know, I will say, Overwatch has not been better than it is right now. The amount, the expediency they're putting out patches, the amount of content, whether it just be cosmetic or whatever, they are actually keeping up with their hero release timeline, their map release timeline. I will say it took them a minute for the hero mastery stuff, but they just added a few more hero mastery things. They are actually doing really well at staying on top of their roadmap. And it has never been that way. Because Papa Jeff wanted PvE so bad, PvP went to the back burner. And they are actually doing a really good job of staying on top of things now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a different idea from the get-go. He wanted to make an Overwatch MMO.
That's what. Yeah. Well. Overwatch was supposed to be.
Yeah.
An MMO. Yeah. Sorry. Overwatch wasn't supposed to be. Overwatch came about because the MMO got
Titanfall,
scrapped and
yeah,
they used
yeah,
the assets from that.
Yeah,
MMO,
yeah.
so.
I fucking would have loved a first-person shooter MMO, like with Overwatch abilities and shit like that. God, I would have fucking loved that. Ah, well. I still think they need to make a fucking goddamn StarCraft MMO.
Okay. Well, you know what hurts me is like, it's gonna be so fucking cool, but then it's gonna be an MMO, and once you get, and it's gonna be the same shit as always. Once I get to endgame and I have to start doing pugs that are 10 plus people, I'm gonna be like, fuck this.
Possibly.
So
Yeah. It's, you know, the thing is with those, the end game, it's when it gets to be too big and you have to do pugs. That's really
Yeah.
it. Because if you could just, like, you're playing with friends and it's like 4 people, great. No problem.
Yeah, me, Lonnie, Ben, Mark, and Lost Ark, and New World, and Matt too, and New World. It's like, oh, this is great. Like, it might take us a few tries, like no problem, but we get it, and we're at the max party size. It works perfectly. But then you go to the next tier, and it's like, well, we're 10 people now. Get good.
Yeah.
So,
I remember Destiny 2 had some dungeons or raids or whatever you called them that we did. That I did like those. Those were fun.
oh god, I still love raiding Destiny. I just hate playing Destiny.
The raids themselves are fine.
That's
They're
also
fun,
fair.
but I just couldn't keep up with like the
And
gear, the guns.
yeah, well, so what's nice now is gear score, it's done away with. You're just at
that's nice.
pinnacle now. So now you just have to farm the proper stat gear.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna buy the last expansion, and I have a bunch of raids and dungeons. I have, I think, 1 raid and 2 dungeons to catch up with Paul. But I'm gonna play the end of the game, and then I'll probably never touch it because the neutral game, the day-to-day game, is just boring as fuck.
Yeah.
We've done it so much. I have done every single strike in that game a minimum of 100 times. I've done them on Grandmaster status, like a minimum of at least a dozen times a piece. It's like, okay, like I get, like, this is, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to do.
That was my problem with Destiny by and large, even from the early get-go. I liked the gameplay, but once you hit a point where I'm like, I've done this, I did this yesterday, I was like, I am not in. I don't like dailies. Even when WoW first put them in, I was like, wait a minute. That's the first instance of dailies that I remember. And it's just like,
not
I don't.
the first for me.
No. Really?
Uh,
I can't
It's
remember.
either
I think that was the
Ultima
first for me.
or
And
some Terra
Burning Crusade.
Online or RuneScape.
Yeah. Never played those. Yeah.
But even Muds had them. I don't know.
We are back, John.
Also, why are you downloading Final Fantasy when you're not? Are you just gonna play on
Well,
your
I
own
wanted
or
to see what
what?
my account looked like and stuff, but I don't
okay.
remember my fucking
So
ID, and every time they send me an a reminder of what my ID is supposed to be. They just ask for password reset, so it's becoming irritating.
Ugh. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so here's what I heard as far as the whole Overwatch thing and the interference. What's his face? Jeff Kaplan, I think it was.
mm-hmm.
What people suspect is the idea was, and this has kind of been confirmed by some of the developers, you had Overwatch, which was meant to be the PvE component. Overwatch 2 was going to be the PvE only. The PvP would continue development, but you'd have a separate game, a PvE game, Overwatch 2. That was going to be basically what we got, but massively expanded with the skill trees and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually, Overwatch 3 would come out, and that would be an MMO. And all of those would exist together. The one who got in the way of that and basically said they need to make Overwatch 2 put the PvP in Overwatch 2 and like monetize the shit out of it was Bobby.
Yeah.
And that is why Jeff left. Because he couldn't make what he fucking wanted to make.
Yep, I could see that. I heard Bobby was also making ludicrous demands. And then after making these demands, he'd sometimes just straight up like, nah, we're canceling it.
Yeah, he would recant. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
would work for months on something, and they're like, "Oh, wait, never mind. Fuck it. Scrap all of it. Let's
Scrap it.
Let's do something else."
Yeah, it's not making me money right now at this very
Yeah.
instant.
This is my favorite story about him.
I'll be right
So-
back. I have to make another call.
So apparently Blizzard, one of these things they do is sometimes they'd invite the execs down to take a look at what they're doing, and once they invited Bobby, and eventually he decided he would come down. So he said that he just bought a donut maker and he was going to bring it over and make donuts for everyone, which sounds nice, except it was an industrial donut maker in the back of a fucking truck, and it required a vast amount of electricity, which meant that he was drawing electricity from the fucking developers who needed it to run their goddamn computers.
Wow.
Ugh.
Genius guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's people with a lot of money, and they're like, this makes me smart. I'm totally smart because I own all this stuff. I think the one, I mean, he's done some terrible shit. By far the worst is sexually assaulting a woman and then also threatening people with death, including her. That's probably the worst. But one of the things that really got me is apparently he went into a meeting with people, and he literally went to the meeting with Blizzard, and he's like, I wish you all worked harder and cost less. Goodbye. And it's like, wow, what a motivating speech. Way to get the most out of people. You're so nice. I wish I had to give you less money and you worked harder for me. Lonnie, he's over
I
here.
just had to get someone off me. But...
Gotcha. That's fine. I was just looking for him. I was
Fucking
not.
rich people, man.
I'm gonna get a boom.
I need to get closer.
Oof.
Sorry, Hunter marked him. I think you're retired. Cool.
I hear World of Warcraft is in a pretty good place right now.
Yeah, Dragon Flight is supposed to be enjoyable. I've dabbled with it a little bit, but I haven't gotten to endgame, so I don't know what's that like, or what that's like. I've primarily been playing Season of Discovery because I really like it. Lonnie thinks it's just okay. It's
more of the
kind of
same,
more
really,
of the
for
same
me.
for him. But that's also the thing is I've been playing classes that have gotten drastic changes that can tank now when they used to not be able to. And pretty much only those the one class that I've played that hasn't really changed. I'll be honest, I'm kind of with Lonnie on it. I played Warrior, and Warriors are almost the same, and it's like, there's nothing new. But Shaman tanking is fun. I want to try Warlock tanking. And Rogue tanking, and there's another one, isn't
Mage
there? There's
healing.
Mage healing. Mage healing sounds fun. I don't know.
It sounds absolutely insane.
I like it. I'm liking it. Lonnie also played the online hacked version where you could just choose whatever talents you wanted, and I never played that. And that one sounds
Yeah, that
fucking
one
nuts.
was
So I
way
could see
crazier.
So I could
yeah.
see that this, yeah, I could see that one really making this one seem pretty fucking tame.
yeah, this is very.
Like really. Really?
Tame.
This is exciting.
You're like, really? This is exciting you, Harper?
That's
I'm like,
sad.
I could be
That's
a
sad.
mage, priest, shaman,
Yep. Yeah,
death
solid
tank.
Death,
I don't know.
yeah, Shaman Death Knight.
And I can't even pick other class abilities, Harper. What the fuck?
This is dumb. This is lame. I keep forgetting. You need to go set your flight path to, or your home to Thunder Bluff.
Wait, why?
So you can get the boon.
So you can get the
Oh,
boon
yeah.
that I have at the moment. It gives me movement speed and damage and hit chance.
Yeah, I
and all that
had
shit.
it. Then I died. So
Yeah, I had it. Once upon a time, I had it. That's right, you did die. I forgot about that. I need water. My throat. I think we're just gonna go down here and get the Silithid eggs and call it good.
Yeah,
If
fine.
that's cool. Okay. So I do. I need to give my voice a break. My throat feels like shit.
that's why you're gonna do a bunch of cocaine.
I'm gonna do a shitload of cocaine. I just don't get this though. I didn't have any cold symptoms whatsoever. It was just like Christmas came around and I started coughing, and that's about it. The only fucking symptom.
Yeah, I found out my 3-year-old niece
Yeah,
has
yeah.
COVID.
Oof.
Yeah, it's
I hope
fucking
they
rough.
are okay.
Yeah, no kidding. My sister's family has been having absolute worst fucking like 6 months.
Just like sick after sick.
Well,
After sick.
her husband needed like basically leg surgery, and
Oh,
he's
Lord.
hasn't and he's been having so many problems since
Ugh.
then as he recovers. And so, they have a 3-year-old. So my
Yeah.
sister's having to do so much work, and oh God, they were insane. They came out for the holidays, but they drove out here, stayed for a few days, then they drove out. They drove up to see my dad, stayed there for a couple of days. Then they drove out to California, stayed with his my sister's husband's parents. Then they drove back here, and then they drove home. And keep in mind, they live in fucking Louisiana. That's how much driving they did over the holidays. They got back on like December 30th, 31st, and then on January 1st, they were hosting a couple that they knew in their house for a New Year's Day party. At which point, my brother-in-law dropped a fucking blender on his foot and had to go get minor surgery because he opened up an artery.
Holy shit.
And now their daughter has COVID, and he might have it too.
Good God.
So yeah, not the best couple months.
No.
Oh,
I have not had anything that explosive, thank the gods, but I've just had this period since the holidays, pretty much. I've had very few days off of whatever health woe this is,
what's going on?
I don't know. It's the same shit that I've had for a 2.5 years now, where doctors can't really seem to diagnose it. I go through fits and spells, and Lonnie's gonna
Yeah.
die because he's AFK. Fits and spells. Sometimes it's depression. Sometimes it's anxiety. Other times it is like brain fog. Like seriously, I'll just be like,
Ooh.
"Bleh." Sometimes I could have weird head pressure and like headaches. It's rare, thankfully, but I actually had to go to the hospital on the 2nd of January because I started getting cluster migraines, and those hurt like fucking hell. Where you're literally buckled over, just going, oh, because your head hurts so bad. Yeah, and then my memory has been mildly affected when the health flares pop up. I'll have difficulty with short-term memory, and like I'll just lose track of
Oof.
what I'm doing. I stumble around with my words more. Sometimes I get shaky, which means it's hard to draw. My arms feel like
Oh,
weak.
dude.
And reading and writing. When the health flare is really bad, I'll have to reread sentences like 5 times because I'll misplace words in a sentence, or I'll misread things. So instead of like the cow jumped over the fence, I'll read the cow jumped fence over the, and I go, wait a minute, what the fuck? And kind of the same with writing. I'll just goof up, and it's not permanent, and it gets better when my health flares are weaker. But it's some sort of thing which is attacking my brain. They don't know if it's autoimmune or what. And
Man.
yeah, and my insurance sucks, and they've been sending me to constantly really bad doctors. I've only gotten a few recently that are good, thankfully. It's fun. It's fun on a bun.
It's fun on a bun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's been fighting me. Like, I had to call and make a bunch of appointments and ask around a couple days ago. I can't remember for what it was, because again, my memory's shitter these days. It was like scheduling TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation. So I have an aversion to a lot of medicines that I've developed when I'm older. I'm just super sensitive. Even cough syrup can make me violently ill, and I'll just start vomiting. So a lot of these medicines fuck with me, and I have gotten serotonin syndrome from other forms of medicines that screw with your brain. And serotonin syndrome is potentially deadly. It has almost killed me once. So I have to be very I've had to be very careful. It's like seizures, hallucinations, cold sweats, hot and cold, you're shaking, you're delirious, you can't really communicate, then you'll vomit. I had all those symptoms. I think the only 2 symptoms that I didn't have from it were coma, which leads to death. So I dodged the fatal ones. Yeah, so I'm trying TMS, which is non-medicine. It's like some sort of operation. My insurance has been fighting it forever until finally they're like, all right, here's the places. One of them was in Tucson. We called. They said, oh, yeah, we no longer do that in Tucson. It's like, gee, thanks. The rest of them are up in Phoenix. One that they said was in Tucson. They said, oh, no, we'll be in Tucson by the end of 2024. And so the other places I'm having to contact up in Phoenix are like, oh, yeah, the procedure is 36 days, but you go to it 5 days a week for those 36 days. So you need to be up there. And so if we have it where I get a scheduled up in Phoenix, I'm going to have to find a place to live up there for like a month. Yeah, it's a blast. Yeah, there was a couple other things that happened I can't remember. But it's like just par for the course. I'll call about this, and that, and they go, no, no, no. Here's another wall. Here's another wall. It's fucking exhausting. And I'm doing it all while I feel handicapped, which is very real. I am handicapped. I can't work some days. I'm just out of it. I can't even play video games. And I've been that before with Lonnie where he's like, hey, want to do something? And I'm like, I just can't. I'm just too out of it. Anywho, how are you? Sorry, it's a bit of a bummer and a long fucking spiel. I realize that.
Oh, I mean, not much I can say. Fucking sucks, man. Sorry to hear it.
Ugh. I am dizzy. Whew.
I think these ones are gonna take forever.
We could skip it if
Yeah,
you
we
want.
just call it
Just
right now.
call
It's
it.
fine.
Do these later or something. Okay. But yeah, oh yeah, that's a couple other things. Dizzy spells and hot and cold flashes. So it also could be hormonal. Doctor's appointments are minimum month apart usually. Usually what happens is like, all right, we'll see you 3 months from now. So progress is almost non-existently slow. But they did recently at a neurology in Tucson say, I went through 2 people, one of which was a crackpot. Near the end of seeing her, she literally wanted to take off. She's like, oh yeah, let me see your glasses. I was like, okay. Because I said I had gotten new glasses. She's, oh yeah, sometimes these glasses, they'll have crystals in them that they could upset your vision, and make you really dizzy. And I was like, pardon? I've been wearing glasses most of my adult life. There's no such thing. There is no such thing.
What?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, crystals. Yeah, they got these crystals in them. And so I got to see someone else who was actually competent. They weren't able to help me, but they were like, yeah, we're trying a few things. This wasn't helpful to you. And so last time I saw them, they said, yeah, we're bumping you up to the head of the department. I still have to wait until April, I want to say. It's like April 4th. So it's a long fucking ways out to sit here and suffer with this bullshit. But at least I'm hopefully seeing someone who's really high up and looks at specialty cases. So, cross my
Okay.
fingers. Sorry if that was a lot to take in. I realize it's a lot of bullshit.